Hello, I will be discussing for my speech. My topic will be diabetes type 2. The purpose of my speech is to inform people of any age some of the symptoms of type 2 diabetes. When the warning signs surface, the more you know about type 2 diabetes, the earlier you can get help and the better you can control your diabetes. My audience range will be from elementary school to adults. In my referencing, I will be quoting information from WebMD's website on type 2 diabetes, some of the basics, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. It's the National Diabetes Statistics Report from 2017. Also, RN, MSN, Rachel Nail, on an article that she wrote August 2018 titled An Overview of Diabetes, Types, and Treatments. And this article was in the Medical News Today. I also will be referring to facts from the American Diabetes Association. And they have a lot of information. And the article that I'm referring to was written in October 2015. And the name of the article was Facts About Type 2 Diabetes. Okay, now that you know my audience range, my first thing I would like to say is when someone knows the warning signs and what to look for, they can possibly, of course, with the help of a doctor, they can help to control their own diabetes. When type 2 diabetes symptoms are shown in the early stages, it can be controlled better. The more you know what to look for, the better the chances you have of helping to control it, and that is with the help of a doctor. In this speech, I will discuss some of the things that contribute to type 2 diabetes. These are some of the warning signs that should be talked over with your doctor or someone in the medical field when you notice them in yourself or in other people. One of the causes, or when I say causes, I mean the result of having diabetes, is when your body makes too much insulin. The pancreas makes insulin to make up the insulin. The pancreas makes up the insulin. The pancreas can work so hard that eventually it can't keep up with the body's need and the sugar starts to build up in your blood. When our bodies consume food with too much starch and sugar over a long period of time, the pancreas has a hard time producing insulin to help the body break the sugar down. The starchy foods turn into sugar in our body, and it can cause the pancreas to be overworked. Just a few examples of a few of these sugary foods would be pastas. Pastas and sauces and breads can break down in our body and turn into sugar. And I know this may hurt a few people's feelings, but desserts such as cookies, chocolate, ice cream, they all break down in our bodies and turn into sugar. Cookies, donuts, bagels turn into sugar in our bodies. And not only chocolate ice cream, but other flavors as well. And dessert treats can turn into sugar in our bodies. The more healthier things to eat that will help us in the fight with diabetes and to help us to be full but not have all of that sugar in our bodies are fresh vegetables like string beans, olives, grapes. Other fantastic things can be corn, more fresh vegetables, tomatoes, lettuce. And instead of frying chicken, how about baking it with some celery and lemon? Lemon juice is a very good seasoning and it's healthy. And for our desserts, how about fresh berries with a few pieces of toasted bread just for the crunch and some low-fat Cool Whip, or just the fresh berries themselves. When our body consumes food, which makes the starch turn into sugar, it is not good for us. There is a test you can take called the A1C that helps to detect sugar levels in our bloodstream. And when the body is impaired, the blood glucose, which is also known as blood sugar. So when I say blood sugar, I mean blood glucose. The doctors who order these tests will be able to diagnose and read the test. And some of the signs of your pancreas being overworked is if you have fatigue or you're feeling sleepy or tired, always drinking water or feeling thirsty, or other signs. And these are according to WebMD, some of the symptoms. This is according to Rachel Now, who is an RN and an MSN. These are just a few signs of diabetes, and these signs also could be signs of something else that's wrong with you. So when you see these signs, make sure you let your doctor know. And this is another reason why you should always get a regular medical checkup. In conclusion, I would like to encourage everyone to see a doctor on a regular basis. Always be aware of what or how much you eat and feed your family. Because remember, we're looking out for ourselves, family members, and friends. When you feel or see these signs yourself or in your friends or families, be aware of them. Seek medical help when you see them. And always, always remember, it is better to catch the symptoms early so the prevention or the lifestyle change can be started early. Thank you very much. This is my speech about type 2 diabetes. And like I said, I just touched on a few signs and a few symptoms. There are more signs and more symptoms. These are just a few I wanted everyone to be aware of. Thank you very much.